One of my previous videos, the one about William and Catherine at the BAFTAs this year, attracted some very nasty comments due to the heading of the video, namely Meghan eat your heart out, William and Catherine at the BAFTAs. One of the comments that made an impact was that one of the viewers referred to Kate as being lazy. They also very specifically referred to Meghan and Catherine's appearances, saying that Meghan is unique and her own person, etc., etc. And now I'm doing something which I never really wanted to do, but I do think if that is the opinion of a large portion of the public, that we should look into it and give those people the material to look at and make up their own minds. So in this video I am actually going to go ahead and compare Catherine and Meghan with one another, and I'm going to start off with the laziness issue. So to be fair to Meghan, we will start at 2018. Kate gave birth to Louis April 2018. Now we know that she went on maternity leave approximately a month before Louis' birth, and she was back at work approximately 3 months after his birth, although she was entitled to 6 months maternity leave just like Meghan. So anyway, 2018, Kate gave birth to Louis April 2018. The number of engagements she attended were 87. Meghan got married to Harry in May 2018. So if we add the number of months that Kate was off work due to having Louis, and we count the number of months of the year until Meghan became a royal, they were both not working for the British royal family for approximately 5 months. Okay, so in 2018, with Kate's 87 engagements, Meghan had 96. And I think that is understandable, and for 2 reasons. Kate, after all, did have a young baby, and Meghan also undertook 2 overseas tours with Harry, where obviously they attended engagements every day. And then we move on to 2019, where Meghan had Archie in May. She had 6 months maternity leave, and she was off work for a month prior to his birth. She also sporadically made appearances during her maternity leave, and all of those were counted. So in 2019, Kate had 126 engagements, of which 56 were official royal engagements and 76 were classified other. Now, royal engagements are normally where they would appear with other royals, or it is a particular royal engagement like Trooping of the Colour, whereas other refers to the patronages, welfare organizations, and just general countrywide tours to look at maintenance or whatever, hospital visits and that kind of thing. Okay, So 2019, Kate had 126 engagements, 56 royal, 76 other. Meghan had 83, of which only 28 were royal engagements and 55 were other. With Catherine thus taking on 14 more royal engagements in the year Louis was born than Meghan in the year Archie was born, it is correct to say that Kate did 50% more royal engagements than Meghan after giving birth. So the laziness accusation has just been debunked. Then we look at their spending habits. Kate spent 85,097 British pounds on clothing in 2018. Now, for us mere mortals, that is already a huge amount. However, Meghan spent a whopping 431,291 British pounds on clothing in 2018. Now, I'm a regular visitor to places like Barnsley, and I can tell you, with that kind of money, one can buy approximately 4 houses in a place like Barnsley. Okay, so let's look at 2019. Kate spent 48,686 British pounds on clothing in 2019. With her engagements, royal engagements, almost doubling from the year before, she halved her clothing expenditure. Now, Meghan also halved her clothing expenditure, regardless of the fact that she had very few royal engagements. Meghan spent a still whopping 179,000 British pounds on clothing in 2019, even taking into account that she had very few royal engagements. And now I'm going to shut up for a while and let you have a look at clothing, how they dress themselves. Firstly, we're looking at casual clothing, blue jeans, and then I also thought it might just be cute and interesting to show 2 photographs, one of Kate, one of Meghan, both prior to being married to the royal counterparts, both of them wearing blue jeans. Then I go on to show you both of them in black jeans after having children. Then photograph of them wearing pants. Photograph of both of them wearing black coats. Photograph of them both wearing long printed dresses. Photograph of them wearing evening wear while pregnant. And a photo montage of the hairstyles while in the royal family. Then we look at the ages. Catherine is just over 5 months and a couple of days younger than Meghan. And then we get to the biographies. Catherine's parents are Michael and Carol Middleton, who are still married after all these years. Meghan's parents are Thomas Markle and Doria Ragland, who divorced when she was 6. Kate has 2 younger siblings, Pippa and James. Meghan has 2 older half-siblings, paternal half-siblings, Samantha and Thomas. Kate's parents' careers: her father was a flight technician, then went on to start his very own successful business in 1987, a business which still exists. Her mother was a flight attendant for British Airways and now runs the family business alongside Catherine's father. Meghan's parents: her father was a lighting director and is now retired. Her mother, a welfare officer and yoga instructor. And they have both been declared bankrupt at some point. We look at the school. Catherine graduated with 11 GCEs and 3 A-levels. Meghan graduated, but her results are unknown. Catherine graduated from the University of St Andrews with a degree in art history, or that was her major. Meghan supposedly graduated from Northwestern University with majors in theatre and international relations. Boyfriends: Catherine only had one boyfriend prior to William, a man called Robin Finch. Meghan was married once, possibly twice, before Harry, and she had multiple boyfriends. And if you want to look into that, you can watch my previous video unveiling Meghan Markle part 2, where I do bring you some of her known previous boyfriends. Catherine, her career prior to marriage: she was a buyer for a clothing company, then joined her brother in his new business while studying portrait photography. Now, the reason why Catherine found it hard to have a professional career was because she started dating William prior to finishing university. So being on public display made it very difficult for an employer, and therefore she found it best to join in the family business, where she worked for 6 years prior to marrying William. Meghan's career: she only spent 6 months as an intern at the embassy in Argentina. Then she went on to doing various appearances in films, television productions, advertisements, etc. The one that actually put her on the map was her role in Suits. Catherine got engaged to William November 16, 2010, and they got married in April 2011 after dating approximately 7 to 8 years. Meghan got engaged to Harry on the 27th of November 2017, and they were married on the 19th of May 2018 after dating only 2 years. Catherine provided the royal family with 3 children, George, Charlotte and Louis, whereas Meghan only 1 child so far, namely Archie, whose birth is, to say the least, controversial, and I have discussed that in one of my other videos. So there you go, a comparison between the 2 women. I would say that one cannot hold Meghan's parents' divorce against her. However, one must consider it as part of who she is and how she views relationships. And I think for now that is it from me for today. And we will talk again in the next one. Bye.